I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie. Cherries require adrenaline when you're getting up and going 12, 14 hours a day, and I like the feeling of success in doing that for our growers and our customers.
Cherries bloom in mid-April. We put out bees in the orchard to help the pollination. Once the fruit comes out, we start irrigating, mowing, and crop protecting them. And then in early June, we get ready to harvest. The pickers will hand pick the cherries into a picker bucket. They'll dump it into a bin. The growers will then get the bin pulled out of the orchard, stage them, and then bring them to a receiving station that we hydrocool cherries at. My role is to help assist the growers during cherry harvest, helping them decide when and where to pick, communicate with the packing house, and then make sure sales know what kind of quality and shippability we have. We want to get the fruit off the tree, cooled, and to the packing house as quick as possible to have the best product to ship to the consumer.
We allocate that fruit when it's arrived, whether it's going to be for export or just domestic. We will take a sample of 100 cherries, and those are tested for firmness, size, defects. We allocate each of the growers based on their quality control samples. We batch the fruit so we can run like fruit together. Once we have our schedule set up for packing by lot number, they are staged next to the packing room in a cold room. The bins are loaded onto a dumper. We have to track every pound and account to the grower for every pound. So every bin is weighed and then is dumped into ice cold, hydrocooled water. Then the empty bin is weighed so we know how many pounds of product were put onto the line. The fruit is conveyed up on an elevator, and then they go across a cluster cutter, and that separates the cherries so they're individualized. And then they go through an optical sizer and sorter. Multiple pictures are taken of the cherry. Near-infrared pictures actually sort for softness, defects, damage to the fruit, if they're stemless, torn, and then it's told where to drop the fruit into the appropriate flume that takes it to the box fillers, where then they are told how they're packaged. Whether they're going export, whether they're going into a pouch bag, or if they're going into a clamshell or other type packaging. With the electronic sorting, we can fine-tune the sorting so much better, especially for softness, what we couldn't do before with humans having to do it. It's a lot of logistics, and so any little thing, any little hiccup can change our whole schedule of what we're doing.
Cherries are definitely a special fruit in the market. It's only there for such a short time. And the growers that produce them are very passionate and love what they do and love the fruit that they produce.